I have to mention, it's also Chelsea Manning's birthday and the Pope's.
Yeah. Francis,
Good birthday.
what do you mean?
It's good I have with me Maria Martinez, who, in the years after Huff's death, when suddenly we received all his papers, but someone had disarranged them, they weren't in the order, that we had to try to make some order, and Maria, out of her depth of goodness, worked many unpaid, untold hours to rearrange Huff's papers so they could over to the Southwestern Writers Collection and to you.
ACC has.
To ACC. And I want to read The Cure from Walking Wounded, because this summer, some people sent me an email said, we'd like your permission to publish The Cure, and they did so, and that's when I learned I could give permission.
Cool.
If it's in the Southwestern Writers Collection, I can give permission.
Bravo.
And they're online, and they did publish a nice book called Poems for Mindfulness. And if you put The Cure in with mindfulness, they'll come up, and that, yeah, I don't remember who they are. So The Cure. We think we get over things, we don't get over things. Or say, we get over the measles, but not a broken heart. We need to make that distinction. The things that become part of our experience never become less a part of our experience. Or how can I say it? The way to get over a life is to die. Short of that, you move with it. Let the pain be pain. Not in the hope that it will vanish, but in the faith that it will fit in, find its place in the shape of things, and be then not any less pain, but true to form. Because anything natural has an inherent shape and will flow towards it. And a life is as natural as a leaf. And that's what we're looking for. Not the end of a thing, but the shape of it. Wisdom is seeing the shape of your life without obliterating, getting over a single instant of it. Can I read another one?
Yes, please.
The other one I want to read, I read this a couple years ago, but I came, that was at night and it was cold, and Mary Teague, a longtime pro bono therapist, who was paid with poems and pictures for helping keep him sane enough to write. We stood over there by his plaque that was that year brand new on the Huffstickler Green. You know where that is?
Everybody needs to visit it if you haven't yet. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Tell us the corner again.
Corner of 38th.
38th and Duval.
Duval.
Right there at the Hyde Park on the northeast corner. It's a little sliver of ground that is actually devoted to a poet, and he has his own little park. And every time I drive by there, I just smile, thinking, Huck would be so happy to have this place here right in Hyde Park that he loved. So everybody should visit. We go over to read poetry sometimes. There's just a lovely little spot. So
It has a bench there.
And there's a bench, yeah.
there's a wonderful bench and a wonderful plaque there, and one of his poems is on the plaque. It's lovely.
And so we, instead of putting anything about him, we put this poem, and I, in trying to find a poem, I just, this one just sort of jumped out of the files. I never read this poem before I found it, and I don't know where he published it. But it seemed perfect, and I am going to read it again, because that night I had a cough real badly. So I want to read it again in passing. This is what's on his plaque, the plaque over there. In passing. There's a way people come to know each other without ever speaking, like on a bus at night, or in an apartment house over the years, passing each other in the hall, meeting at the mailbox, eating in the same diner at opposite ends of the room, passing in the street year after year, on the way to work or on the way home. In the silence of the night, sometimes, faces come to us in the darkness, the faces of people we've known but never spoken to. And in the night, these faces glow with a gentle light, and they're like the faces of angels descended from some high place to tell us it's all right, that the loneliness will end, that somewhere in a place not known to us yet, we're together and have always been.
Is it
November 8th, 1991.
Wow.
Now, there's another repository, you know, at that, whatever they renamed, that, like the Texas History Center, is it? Next to the Latin American Library?
The Briscoe Center?
Say?
Is it the Briscoe Center for American?
It
Yeah.
used to be, maybe.
Oh,
Did they rename that?
No, it's still the Briscoe.
okay. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they have, and it's a catalog, every small press publication that he kept. We have copies, other places have copies. They have a copy with the poem in an index. So you could find, if it were published in 1991, you could go there and find it.
Thank you.
Thank you so